What's going on, guys? Tom down here at Ultra Football, and we have an exciting video ahead today. We're going to be talking about one of the most underrated brands in world football, that brand being New Balance. We're going to be talking about their two boot silos, the tech specs within them, and of course, finishing with an on-pitch challenge. So let's get into it. First up, let's talk New Balance Takla. Now, when you're looking for their control-orientated football boot, look no further. This is designed for touch and feel on the ball, and it has that hypo-knit kinetic stitch upper, and it is a very cool one-piece design of a knitted construction. Obviously it is a laceless football boot, but the lockdown is still very impressive and very good. I know we get a lot of questions asking about that, but it actually has an elastic band that wraps around over the top of the midfoot to lock your foot down in place on the boot. But talking upper, in hand is actually surprisingly soft to the touch and feel, and even on feet you feel it as well. It has a cool ribbed textured design on that knit, and you do feel this when striking the ball. It is almost slightly sticky and grippy as well, so when you ping the ball you can get some cool shapes on it. But of course we need to look at the sole plate, and rolling around onto the bottom of the boot, the studs are almost a square or diamond shape, so they're close to a conical shaped stud, so they're pretty soft and comfortable under feet. It definitely gives you everything you need and nothing you don't in terms of stability and agility. All in all, they're a really well-rounded football boot, and a lot of people overlook them because they don't have the opportunity to get them in hand or on feet. But I would urge you to have a look at the Taklas and think about if they might be a boot for you, especially when they're releasing them in models such as this leather one right here. You lose a little bit of the grip on the upper and the texture, but what you lose, you gain in comfort with that leather being so soft in hand. So that's the Takla, but let's move on and talk about the Furon. Time now to talk about the Furon. This is New Balance's speed boot that they have on the market, worn by the likes of Sadio Mane and Raheem Sterling. Straight out of the box, you will notice how soft the upper is, especially for a speed boot. I think it is one of the softest uppers for a speed boot on the market with that fit weave technology. You chuck it on feet and it feels soft and comfortable straight away. And again, the leather option, if you manage to get your hands on that, so soft on feet. Still looking at that knitted collar construction, and then on the sole plate we're looking at some chevron shaped studs. This is to give a bit more of a responsive and harder, faster feeling from that sole plate, and you do feel it underfoot as well. It's got a little bit of a quicker, sharper snapback than the Takla sole plate to give you that optimal speed and agility. But as you can see, I actually have the Furons on feet, and it wouldn't be a video without putting them to the test. We're going to be smacking some top bins and doing some fun stuff, so let's get into that. All right, to start, just going to put the Furons through a little bit of a touch, feel, agility challenge, of course finishing with striking the top bins on the weak foot. So let's get into it. So we've done the dribbling and agility to finish on the weak foot. Now we're going to do a touch and play, touch out of the feet, and finish with a whip far post on the strong foot. Last attempt for this challenge, then I'll move on. Wouldn't be a proper test without, of course, a knuckleball to finish it, and then I'll let you know my thoughts about the boots. Thoughts and opinions on the Furons now. After having them on feet for a bit, doing a little bit of agility stuff, striking some balls, I'm very pleasantly surprised. I'm not really a speed boot guy, it's not my go-to football boot, but straight out of the box, these are pretty comfy to slide on feet. They give that really barefoot touch and feel on the ball as you want from a speed boot, and perform well in the agility tests, everything like that. Also, for wide-footed people like myself, these are probably one of the best speed boots on the markets in terms of fitting wider foot shapes. So that's a really big positive for these guys. But my recommendation would be, if you can, get a pair of these on your feet and try them out. Like I said, they are supremely underrated. I think they're a very high quality football boot, and they often get looked past a lot. But what do you guys think? Make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.